Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar, a name synonymous with social justice, equality, and the very foundation of modern India. But beyond his monumental contributions to India's constitution and the eradication of untouchability, Dr. Ambedkar was also a visionary economist. His doctoral thesis, The Problem of the Rupee, stands as a testament to his deep understanding of the complexities of finance and its profound impact on societal structures. Ambedkar's work wasn't just academic, it was deeply rooted in the harsh realities of colonial India. He witnessed firsthand the debilitating effects of British economic policies on the Indian populace. His thesis, therefore, was not merely an analysis of currency, it was a searing indictment of colonial exploitation and a call for economic emancipation. The problem of the rupee is not a relic of the past. It's a text that continues to resonate in our times, especially as we grapple with new forms of economic power, globalization, and the rise of digital currencies. Through his work, Ambedkar provides us with a framework to understand the intricate relationship between finance, power, and social justice, offering timeless insights. In The Problem of the Rupee, Ambedkar meticulously dissects the mechanisms by which the British Empire manipulated India's currency to serve its own interests. He argues that the devaluation of the rupee was not a natural economic phenomenon, but rather a deliberate policy designed to funnel India's wealth into the coffers of the empire. Ambedkar highlights how the colonial government enforced a system where India was forced to maintain its reserves in pounds sterling, effectively tying the rupee's fate to the whims of the British economy. This system, he argued, systematically disadvantaged India, making it vulnerable to external shocks and limiting its economic autonomy. He further criticizes the colonial government's insistence on linking the rupee to the gold standard, even when global economic conditions rendered this system impractical and detrimental to India's interests. This policy, Ambedkar posits, was designed to maintain British financial dominance at the cost of India's economic stability. The devaluation of the rupee wasn't just a British endeavour. Ambedkar's analysis extends to the broader role of Western powers in shaping global financial structures to their advantage. He points to the influence of the United States, particularly after World War I, in pushing for a global monetary system that favoured its own economic interests. Ambedkar argues that France, too, played a role in shaping the rupee's fate. He highlights how France's decision to move away from the gold standard in the 1920s had a ripple effect on the global economy, impacting the value of the rupee and further exposing the vulnerabilities of a system designed by and for Western powers. Ambedkar's critique of Western economic hegemony wasn't limited to the past. He recognized that the quest for economic dominance was an ongoing project and that newly independent nations like India needed to be wary of neo-colonial practices that sought to perpetuate old power structures under new guises. Fast forward to the 21st century, and we find ourselves grappling with new technologies and financial systems that challenge our understanding of economic power. The rise of cryptocurrencies, particularly Bitcoin, has sparked debates about the future of money, the nature of sovereignty, and the potential for new forms of economic control. Some argue that Bitcoin, with its decentralized nature and independence from government control, represents a break from the legacy of centralized financial power that Ambedkar critiqued. They see it as a tool for financial inclusion, empowering individuals and leveling the playing field. However, others see echoes of historical patterns in the rise of cryptocurrencies. They argue that the lack of regulation and the concentration of Bitcoin ownership in the hands of a few could pave the way for new forms of economic hegemony. Section 5. The Algorithmic Raj AI and the New Frontiers of Economic Power. Alongside cryptocurrencies, the rise of artificial intelligence, or AI, is reshaping the global economic landscape. Algorithms now influence everything from stock trading to credit scoring, often operating with minimal transparency or accountability. This raises concerns about algorithmic bias and the potential for AI to exacerbate existing inequalities. Just as Ambedkar analyzed the impact of colonial policies on India's economy, We must now grapple with the implications of AI-driven systems on wealth distribution, labor markets, and access to resources. The question arises, are we witnessing the emergence of a new algorithmic Raj where powerful corporations and governments wield AI as a tool for economic dominance? And if so, how can we ensure that these technologies are used to create a more equitable and just economic order rather than perpetuating the patterns of exploitation that Ambedkar dedicated his life to dismantling? Section 6. Cryptocurrency and India. A dance with uncertainty. India's relationship with cryptocurrency has been marked by uncertainty and caution. While the government has explored the potential of blockchain technology, it has also expressed concerns about the risks associated with cryptocurrencies, including their potential use in illicit activities and their volatility. The Reserve Bank of India has urged caution in adopting cryptocurrencies, highlighting the potential risks to financial stability. However, the Supreme Court's decision to overturn the RBI's ban on banks dealing with cryptocurrency exchanges has opened up the space for further exploration and debate. India, with its large population and rapidly growing digital economy, has the potential to be a major player in the cryptocurrency space. However, navigating the complexities of this new technology while safeguarding the interests of its citizens will require a nuanced and forward-looking approach. Section 7. Smith, Marx and the Digital Dilemma, Navigating the Future of Finance. The debates surrounding cryptocurrencies and AI-driven finance echo the enduring questions about the role of technology, power, and social justice that have preoccupied thinkers for centuries. Adam Smith, often considered the father of modern economics, believed that free markets, guided by an invisible hand, could lead to prosperity and progress for society. However, he also recognized the importance of ethical considerations and the need for regulations to prevent monopolies and protect the interests of the less powerful. Karl Marx, on the other hand, argued that capitalism was inherently exploitative and that true economic justice required a radical restructuring of society. He believed that technology, while capable of improving human lives, could also be used to entrench existing power structures and exacerbate inequalities. As we navigate the uncharted waters of the digital age, the insights of both Smith and Marx offer valuable perspectives on our economic future. While technological innovation can create new opportunities, we must be vigilant in ensuring that these advancements benefit all members of society, not just a privileged few. Section 9. Continuing the conversation, further exploration of Ambedkar's ideas. This exploration of Dr. Ambedkar's work is just the beginning. Nikhil Sablania started reading Dr. Ambedkar 15 years ago. In these 15 years, he not only read Dr. Ambedkar, but also Karl Marx, Adam Smith, and others. Sablania's contributions to the understanding of economic theories and their application in modern times have been invaluable. His work has provided a fresh perspective on the financial principles laid down by these great thinkers, making them relevant in today's context. You can call him on 85275-33051 or 885-118-8170. Send your support to him for the daunting task he has taken. You can order books on nspmart.com. Let's together make a better world.